Good morning, guys. How y'all doing this morning? Just wanted to give you all a Goldwing update, my thoughts after having a few days to think about what I'm going to do. Just give a little different perspective this morning. This is a park I really love, and I take my dog here almost every day to walk, and it's very peaceful, very enjoyable place. This little rascal, he just likes to plop down, and he just likes to chill. So the decision that I've made after really thinking about what I should do with these bikes, clearly the white one, the engine block is no good right now. I'm not going to throw it away. I'm not going to recycle it. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'll save it. And the black one, based on the very little information that I was given about these bikes, the guy that I got them from, I have to remember and keep in mind that he said that there was a problem with the clutch on the black one. And it's kind of hard to know exactly what that means. And because I can't really diagnose it in the condition that it's in. And my mind was going back and forth about, gosh, it's just so hard to pull an engine on one of these bikes more than anything because they're heavy. It's a very heavy motor, and I really don't have the facilities to do that. I don't have a hoist. I don't have help readily available. I mean, those things can be found, and I might have those things later. But what do I have? I have floor jacks. I have some space, and I can buy some time to do this. So I really started thinking I'll just pull the engines on both of them. I'll pull the engine clean out of the white one and set it aside, and then I'll pull the clutch out of it. And I'm speculating and hoping that the clutch in the white one is good, or good enough shape. And then I will pull the engine on the black one, and I will pull the clutch out of it as well and take a good look at that, and hopefully I'll find whatever alleged failure to that, if there is such. And if this might be something I overlook, I just don't know yet, but my plan will be to put the clutch from the white one in the black one, and hopefully the black engine for the most part is good. I will say I drained it from oil, and the oil in the crankcase was full of some very fuel smelling oil came out of the crank. So I didn't like that, and I hope the bike wasn't ran like that, because it was just full of gas. And so I'm assuming that the gas, whatever gas was in there, found its way into the crankcase somehow. It's really hard to say. All right, bud, you ready to walk? Yeah. It's nice out here, huh? Oh, it's a beautiful morning. Absolutely beautiful. So that's my thoughts, my ramblings, my thinking on that is that's the plan that I'm devising. So moving forward, that's what I'll do. I'm going to pull both motors out and swap the clutches, and hopefully I wind up with one semi to really good functioning motor. And then I think I will put the motor in the white one, because that was what I originally wanted to do. For some reason, I just seem to be drawn towards that white one, because I guess because it had the fairing on it. It does have the fairing already there on it, and it was a little different model. It has like a different digital space age looking dash on it, and whether any of that stuff will ever work, I don't know. But I was just kind of drawn to that, and I thought, gosh, that's really cool. Like, even in as horrible condition as it is, I've had bikes with the analog gauges and stuff, and I've had in my, about 15 years ago, in my 20s and 30s, I had a Goldwing, had a 79 Goldwing, and I bought that as a running bike, a very well running bike, and I always kept really good maintenance on it, and it's just a phenomenal bike. So I have a lot of fond memories of Goldwings, and so that's kind of my thinking on it. And I never had one from the 80s, so I had a 76 Goldwing and a 79 Goldwing, and never had these are both 1983, so a little bigger engine, they seem to have a little more features on them, and I thought, that's different with that air ride suspension, and the white one had the air ride pump on it, which I'm hoping I could get all that type of thing working. So I think that's our plan. Look at this guy. What's he think he's doing? Well, hope you guys are having a good morning. I got to get to work, and in my spare time, I'll make some more future vlogs here soon as I take the motors out of these things. And that way I can utilize what I have. That's what the goal is using what I have and what I have available to accomplish this mission and wind up with a good running bike that we can test and ride and feel good about at the end of the day. That's what I want to do. And hopefully that inspires and encourages others to do the same. Because there's so many of these things laying out there, and various conditions. I mean, the way I'm starting it, I'm starting with like worst case scenario stuff here. And I certainly wouldn't recommend that other people do that, but just shows with some patience, staying motivated, that you can persevere through the mental challenges of it. Because really that's what I've been facing more than anything, is just the thoughts in my mind of thinking too far ahead on it, and also some fear that I have to get rid of and clear and be like, well, there's really nothing to be afraid of. And I mean, really. So where does the fear come from? Well, I keep thinking how heavy the motors are and how much of a pain in the butt it's going to be to try and pull one out. But maybe it won't be that bad. I just use my floor jacks and pry bars and just do it. And then I get them out, and then that's half the battle there, I believe. And then to get one back in to a frame, it'll be a little challenging too. And I just have to see how it goes. And while I have the engine out, I think that will be the best time as well to get the gas tank. I'll probably use the gas tank that's in the black one. It was a little cleaner. And remove the gas tank from the white one. Clean the gas tank from the black one, put it in the white one. And then I'll have a clean gas tank to work with. And then I'll have what would be hopefully a good motor, and button it back up, and then we can really move on to battery, carburetor, gas. I mean, we're so far out on that really, but that's why we're doing this. Alright, well, I've rambled on long enough. I see this video is 11 minutes. Just pan around here. This is just a beautiful place. Okay. Again, if you're new here, I appreciate you stopping by and listening to my nonsense. I am your host. My name is Gregory Mack. And this is my Goldwing rescue shenanigans. Alright guys, we'll talk to y'all later. Hope whatever you're doing, that you're doing it with passion and excitement, and that you enjoy what you're doing and enjoy your life. And we'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.